So we have Rita here with us today. Thank you so much for being here, Rita, and following our channels and everything. We appreciate you. Before we even got started here, we got 7 that popped up, and she was just mentioning her brother's birthday was on the 7th, and they're 7 years apart, and that was really cool. And we haven't even started yet, and he's already
right as she started talking
us,
about
so that's
it.
So cool. Okay, so you said that you're going to be bringing back your brother and your dad, right?
Yes, my brother David and my dad. His name is Bob.
Bob, okay. So we'll just start with your brother. So can you just tell us a little bit about him, like what kind of person he was and all that?
Well, he was fun-loving, very adventurous. He loved fishing, I know that. And he loved his music. He gets into like Pink Floyd, and you name it, from Pink Floyd all the way to Mushroom Head. and then, like, after he passed away, I started liking Mushroom Head. I never got into Mushroom Head until he passed away. It's like he came inside me with his music.
Is that rock and roll?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Right now I'm listening to Pink Floyd on YouTube.
That's funny. Pink Floyd.
I'm hoping he recognizes a song on here. And I'm hoping he recognizes this that I showed you the picture of.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead. He was born April 7th, 1962, and he was such a great child as we grew up. I was born on his 7th birthday, or near his 7th birthday, and then my mom, she was young when she had him. My mom started out having all of us at 16, 17, 18, and me at 24.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and it's hard to talk about him. I haven't talked about him in so long.
No, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah, he was an avid hockey player too. He loved hockey.
So he liked hockey and fishing. That was like his 2 big things.
Yep. He played hockey for high school. We gave him a nickname as Tiger D. And he always went by Tiger D. He has a tattoo on his arm that shows it Tiger.
Oh, cool. Cool.
And he suddenly passed away on August 6th of 2011. And it was due to him being obese. Me and him both had problems with our weight. But his is obese, and they said excessive smoking, but the excessive smoking, he only was smoking marijuana, and he did a little bit of cigars every now and then.
Yeah.
Went 3 weeks without his high blood pressure pill, and that's when I think what did the most damage. And that's one question I want to ask about is with him is why he didn't take his medicine.
Oh,
he
okay.
probably would have been here with us, I think, right now.
So you want to know why he didn't take his meds? So he wasn't taking them like he should have been?
Yes, he went like 3 weeks without his high blood pressure medicine. And he's had high blood pressure since he was a little boy.
Wow.
He'd been taking meds since then. I don't know why he would forget.
Yeah, so he had to take them. Oh, wow. And then did he pass away in the hospital, or did somebody...
At home, at his home.
Who found him, if you don't mind me asking?
His girlfriend.
Oh,
his girlfriend. His girlfriend was there, and his daughter just left. What was crazy, his daughter was there and did a pedicure. And she's a beautician. She does nails and hair and all that good stuff. And she was there just getting through with doing a pedicure. They ate pizza. He had drank a beer, and she left, went home. And as he was walking to the bedroom, he collapsed.
Wow.
And his girlfriend named Paula had to turn him over to do CPR on him while she was on the phone with EMT, and I guess he was gone then and there. Wow. And she couldn't bring him back.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that must have been really hard for her to see that too. Jeez. Yep. And then how about your dad? Can you just tell us a little bit about your dad?
He was very funny guy too. He was born in Kentucky. He has that southern accent. He always kept it, even though he didn't come up here until he was 21.
Yeah.
And my son was real close to him. It's like he babysitted my son all the time when I worked, and my son's the one that spoke up in how they do at the funeral homes. Was the one that had the words to say about him, and my son was only 7 years old at the time. No one else could get up there and talk. But he's the one that was telling us not to cry over him. It was so sweet.
So you and your dad were pretty close?
Oh, yeah. Our family's real close. Yep. And my dad's another hockey person. He's big time into hockey. And his name is Bobby Neal McMillan. And he was born in 1940, June 29th. And he passed away on July 10th of 2002. He loved his fishing, too. He was a very loving guy. You know, him and my mom split up when I was only 13, but he never stopped loving my mom. I think he went to his grave loving my mom.
Oh.
You know, even though my mom ended up getting, remarried and had a stepdad for a long time. But throughout the years, I knew he loved my mom.
Yeah.
He only dated one woman the whole time that they were, when they were split up.
Okay.
Yeah, and he always he always had a funny saying. I want to see if he's gonna know that, what he would always say when my son would run around mooning everybody when my son was like 2 or 3 years old.
You sound like my son. It's got to be a boy thing. Sorry, go ahead. You made me think about that.
It's funny when he does something really funny when people go around, showing nudity. Even though I say it too, we call it, the southern word of nudity is naked.
Naked, yeah.
I say naked all the time.
Yep.
She was talking about him fishing.
My dad being from Kentucky, and
yep.
I say words that sound like I'm southern, so.
That's where my mom's side of the family is all from Kentucky too. And Alabama, Tuscaloosa. I know it. I was thinking that. No, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Bowling Green, Kentucky.
My dad, he was so fun loving. Me and him were like this, it's like, he came over, babysitted for my son all the time, and I had work, and he showed him how to do photos at 2 years old, how to take pictures. Never since then, my son's been excellent at taking photos.
Aw. How old is your son now?
My son is 26 now.
26? What's his name?
He's making me a grandma.
Aw.
August 31st.
Wow.
Week of September.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Soon to be grandma. Okay, you're good. What's your son's name?
Michael.
Michael? Okay. In case we hear anything like that come through, at least we know his name.
Yeah, but it's spelled M-I-K-A-E-L. It's different.
Oh, okay. M-I-K-A-E-L?
Yep.
Yeah, that's different. That's cool, though. It's not the traditional M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
Everybody always messes up and spells it that way, though.
Yeah. It's almost like Makel. Makel.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, too.
And then how did your dad pass away?
and he's, for years and had stroke and everything. But then he was out playing horseshoes one day and it struck him in the leg. And he never went and had it looked at, It was bruised up, I guess, but he never told us how bad it really was until he went to the ER because he fell down when he was going up the steps to his house. And come to find out, it was all the way bruised all the way down to his feet and toes, was all the way turned green and everything.
Oh, he got gangrene.
So he got gangrene.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
It was horrible. And
so is that what he actually passed away from? Was the gangrene?
No, they said it was natural causes with his heart, but till this day, I think he had blood clots in his leg, and it went up to his heart and did it.
Yeah.
To the thing, I think it did. Because they said that he was going to go home with the vacuum on his legs to get out all the infection, and he would have to have nurse visits, and
yeah.
It seemed like he wanted all that. My brother, Bobby, he's the one that found him. He went to the hospital to visit him during lunch hour, and he was already dead in bed, and nobody knew it.
Oh my gosh.
He had a how they used to share rooms a long time ago?
Yeah.
He had a person across from him in the other bed, and that person didn't even know it. And it freaked the other patient out.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised they didn't hear a beeping, or especially if he had a heart condition.
I don't think they even had anything on him.
Wow.
In that area. I didn't think they had anything hooked up on him. They had him down in the rehab area where he was going to go home soon.
Wow. What kind of experiences have you noticed from your brother and your dad since they passed? What kind of experiences have you had?
Well, when my dad passed away, he left me his car. It was a 2000 Pontiac Sunfire. And one night at work, I came out and I was getting ready to go home, and it sounded like I heard footsteps on top of his car. There's no way nobody's walking on top of the car. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So I worked third shift, and then I would smell his cologne all the time.
Yeah.
It would come through, and it's a brand new car. It would come through those vents like crazy.
Right.
And I always would smell his cologne. And my mom said she smelled it when she was in the hospital, in that same hospital where he passed away at. And then I'm always finding dimes. But I've been finding a lot of dimes with my brother David, too. Yep. And then, I found a dime not too long ago. It was on my bedroom floor here. I looked down and I said, there was no dime there a little bit ago. And I looked down, there's a dime. And it was facing up, heads up, too. It's like, wow.
They say that you find dimes after somebody passes.
I found dimes. I don't know how many times at the hospital I used to work at. I worked for a hospital as a housekeeper.
Yeah.
And every time I would clean in any area, I would find a dime.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
And I would get this feeling, too.
Yeah.
That he's watching me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like cold. Sometimes I feel the cold chills when it's not, shouldn't be cold. Or I would sometimes look over even here in the house, I can see shadows sometimes. And it's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So I'm sure they're letting you know that they're there in some way.
Oh yeah, I know my brother David is with me all the time more than my dad.
Okay.
I could always, for some reason, I like his music more. Like I said, I get into his music, and
yeah.
Sometimes I say some of his jokes, and me and him both got the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
It can be funny, my brother David's hilarious.
Yeah.
Once you got to know him, he's the kind of type that would get mad real easy, and then all at once he can make you laugh.
Yeah.
He loved Cleveland Browns too. It's another one. He loves football. If you notice in a lot of pictures I sent you, he's wearing Cleveland Brown jersey.
Yep, I seen that. I was gonna look through them a little bit more, but I saved them to my phone.
Rivalries. I'm a Steelers fan. Every time we would have the game going, I would always have to call them or leave a message and say, "Hey, go Steelers!"
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you guys had a good relationship and everything.
Yeah.
We were Detroit Red Wings all the way. I'm a hockey fan too, so it's like I'm glad I got some of things that belong to him.
Yeah.
Especially this right here. This is Detroit Red Wings.
Okay.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I never take it off. And the major thing is why he didn't take his
The meds.
high blood pressure. Yeah, his high blood pressure medicine. Because he went 3 weeks without it, and he was complaining of chest pain to his girlfriend. He would get chest pains and say, "Oh, it's a muscle spasm."
Yeah.
I wonder if that's his
Never go get
girlfriend's
it checked.
name.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and turn the spirit box on. I'm anxious to see if they're going to come through for you. And, as I tell everybody, sometimes you might not hear it right away until we play it back. And we are surprised, too, when I'm editing as what comes through. Like, I'm working on a video right now. It's coming out tomorrow night. And when I did it, when we were done, I was thinking, God, I'm not sure, like, if we even got anything. But, some of the stuff that came through just amazed me. So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I didn't even know we
Rewatch
got it.
Edit.
Yeah.
When you edit this thing, I'll rewatch it on here
Yep.
and share it with my family members, let them see it.
Yeah. Cool.
Hopefully it's a sign. They're playing the video by Pink Floyd.
Oh, wow.
Every year on his birthday.
It just came on.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Hey, it might be a
It said-
sign.
it
He's
said-
letting you know. So Rita is here. Are you here with us?
What is it?
She told us a lot about you. What was your favorite hobbies?
It says dresser, and I keep hearing a noise on the dresser. I swear to God. And then earlier it said creaking. Look.
Yeah, we keep hearing a noise on our dresser, and we're wondering like why, and it just says dresser.
And before that,
Here.
earlier it said creaking. It said look, like
Yeah, that
Like
was
he's
odd. I just
making a
wanted to
creaking
pause it for a
noise
second to
and-
let you see that. But yeah, we keep hearing something over here since we started, like movement on our dresser. And that's not the first time that's happened when we turn the spirit box on. Like we've had lights flickering and a lot of things happen while we're doing these.
yeah.
I know.
That's
I've
crazy.
seen you guys.
Yeah.
I'm behind your back, like, oh my gosh, there's a light going on.
We literally have to like say a prayer afterwards, and I have my sage bowl up there to sage the room.
She's woken me up in the middle of the night before freaking out.
Yeah, like I had somebody right here where I'm sitting, knelt down, looking at me like this.
And it's normally after doing a
Just on
video,
his knees, like,
trying
staring
to
at
talk
me.
to
Yeah.
spirits.
Trying to get our attention. Your sister would love to hear from you. What was your girlfriend's name? Why did you not take your medicine? Your sister really wants to know. David, can you just confirm? Was it that you forgot? And can you just confirm, how did you pass away? Bobby, are you here? Said Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Rita is here to talk to you. Can you say hi? What would you like to say to your daughter? Who was that?
My brother Bobby is the one that found my dad passed away in the hospital room too.
So you have your brother, you have a brother Bobby and your dad's Bobby?
Yep.
Okay. Who found you, Bob?
It says Ellie right here.
Can you say your son's name? Are you happy on the other side? Are you with David? Where were you born at? Can you say the state you were born? Yeah, right there. I heard it. It said it right away. Thank you. What did you say to your grandson?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right when she asked what he said to her son's name pops up. I was gonna say, did they call it right when you started talking about him? Wow.
My son Michael is 6'6".
Okay, so a lot of people call him Mike.
My brother David is only 5'11", and he started calling him Big Mike.
Wow, see, that's
crazy.
amazing. Like when stuff like this happens, it just makes you think, you know, out of all the thousands, hundreds, millions names, how that popped up at that second.
Yep.
So that was really
crazy.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Mike's gonna be a father too. That's what's funny too.
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
Yep.
Are they having a boy or a girl? Do you know?
They haven't done the reveal yet. They're gonna be doing the reveal this next month.
That dog is so cute. We had a dog named Jordan, and I had him for 14 years, and he looked just like him. Can you put him on the camera?
Yeah, hey, Lance.
Come here, boy. Lance. Hey, Lance. Hey. Oh, he looked like Jordan. Oh my goodness, like his spots and everything. Like he looks so much like our dog. Aww.
That's my baby.
Good boy, Lance.
Does she know who that is?
I have videos of him on my channel too.
Yeah, we'll have to subscribe. You have to tell us the name of your channel.
Yeah. Yep. Silly Shorts or Rita's Silly Shorts and Vlogs.
Rita's Silly Shorts
and Vlogs.
And Vlogs.
Okay, we'll try and find you on there.
All funny stuff right now. I haven't really came up with an idea what I'm gonna do.
You got to start somewhere though. That's kind of what we did. We did like some funny stuff too in between.
Me happy birthday too on the 5th. A couple days ago, I put a video here getting done, and
there you go.
And singing happy birthday to me.
That's cool. Do you know an Elizabeth?
Oh, I know Liz. I don't know if that would be Elizabeth.
Okay, Elizabeth came through. On the meter there, it just says Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Napier is her name, and she passed away a few months ago. It's my brother-in-law's sister, and he's over there too. If you see a Tom come through, that's my brother-in-law that passed away.
Okay.
I had a lot of people that passed away.
Yeah, it sucks getting older because same with us. Every year we lose somebody or we hear of somebody. It's sad.
Yeah.
It does. You don't think about all that when you're a kid. You don't think about what it's going to be like when you get older. Some of those people might not be there no more. Just so much. It's sad.
Yeah, you just lost a cousin.
With the pandemic going around, it makes it worse.
Yeah, that's for sure. Thanks for letting me know Mike's name. Is there anything that you'd like to say to Michael? What's Rita's mom's name? Whoa, what was that?
I want to see if you can say my nickname too. I forgot to tell you about that one.
What was it?
Her nickname? She wants to know if he can say her nickname.
Oh, okay. Did they have a nickname for you?
Oh yeah.
All
They're
right.
all over there too. The ones that made up my name. His name's Charles Rowlands. He came up with the name Rita.
Reader?
And ever since then, yes. And ever since then, him, Tom, that's my brother-in-law, my brother David, my brother Bobby, everybody calls me Reader.
Reader.
So.
Hey, Reader, get over here.
Yeah. All right, Reader.
All right there, Reader. Must have been like a Southern thing, too.
And I think David might come through say that. I don't know. He could.
Okay, let's see if they do. Can you say her nickname?
Come through.
We can hear you guys. We'll listen back and we'll really be able to make all this out. Can you let her know that you miss her? I heard me too. You heard that?
Yeah. Oh.
That was a woman. Who was that trying to come through? I heard a woman's voice. Who are you? Are you related to Rita? It's a woman. Are you related to Rita? Who do you know here in this room or on our video chat? Do you know one of us? Say our names. Do you have any messages for Rita? What's your name? April? What would you like to say to Rita right now? Came through so strong. It said she heard me.
Wow.
Very clear. A man said she heard me.
The man said she heard me.
Yeah, I said, what would you like to say to Rita? And the man said she heard me. So I don't know what it was, but yeah, there was. And then a Nick and
It says
Dave,
Dave.
came through. Dave and Nick. Oh, Dave would be your brother.
Yeah, look, and it says Dave.
Dave, a lot of people call him Dave.
Look,
Yeah.
Dave.
Wow, that's so cool.
He's probably the one who said she heard me.
Oh, yeah, he's probably confirming. Maybe that was him that was coming through.
What's my middle name, you guys? David, Angie. What's my middle name? You guys know it. Especially Angie. Me and her share the same middle name.
What's her middle name? Can you tell us that?
Oh,
She said, I remember. Well, thank you if that was Angie that came through. We weren't even reaching out to her, so that was cool. You must be very powerful. David, if you were here right now, what would you tell your sister? Miss her.
I heard that.
I used to say naked as a jaybird to my son when he would run around naked all the time.
naked as a jaybird. That's funny.
Yep.
Naked
also,
boy.
my dad would call me to say that.
Yeah, that would be cool. Let's see if you. What did you used to say about your grandson, Michael?
Oh, look.
What did he do?
Maybe you can't say that long.
What did he run around doing? Are you glad that Rita is doing this right now? Anything that you can tell her right now about her mom?